Dread it. Run from it. Destiny still arrives.
Can you share with us the day that you got together with everyone in the MCU? I know there was a photo shoot. Did you fangirl over anyone?
Yes, over everyone. I mean, I was just consistently fangirling. There was no relief from it whatsoever. But I think everybody was. We were looking around and it was just people that you've grown up watching in movies and then these new exciting actors all just congregating, and it was literally everywhere you looked was another superhero movie star.
But was there one particular person that you went, I can't believe it's here?
There was so many. I remember seeing Jeff Goldblum and thinking, whoa, I was a kid watching you in movies when I was in the top of Scotland and movies were a faraway land. And now we're in the same vicinity and it blew my mind.
Who cracks you up the most though among the Avengers? I know Chris Pratt is funny and you've worked with him a lot, so does he crack you up?
He cracks me up consistently, all the time. It's between him and Robert Downey Jr. because both of them indulge in a lot of improv on set, which is my favorite to act alongside and react off of. So you just don't know what's going to come out of their mouths next, and it's always hilarious.
Was there a time that you had, okay, you guys have to stop because I want to do this job and I want to do it well?
It has been difficult to suppress laughter a lot of the time, especially as Nebula, who's not a smiler at all, I can't even smile in the makeup. It feels too weird. I would never tell them to stop, though. I mean, they are just so funny. I love it.
Like you're riding with it anyway.
Of course, yeah. I just kind of go with it, and then, Nebula will give them a look like, oh, you think you're funny. So it's kind of fun.
But you melted a lot of hearts when you said the words, I just wanted a sister.
Oh, yes.
What was the hardest line for you to say in the movie?
I think that was maybe up there, that scene for sure. I like the line, you were the one who always needed to win, and I just wanted a sister. I like the whole line because I think it just sums up their entire relationship for their entire lives. And you realize that they've misunderstood each other for their whole upbringing, and just to see Nebula have a moment of honesty and let her barrier down to say that is such a special moment for her character.
Is there a sense of relief for you that now people look at Nebula as not a bad person, but she's actually a good person? She was just misunderstood the entire time.
Yes, that's what I love about it, because I'm essentially her lawyer, and I want to express to everyone in the audience why they should root for her and why she is a good person and justified in acting the way that she does. And I think you do that with backstory, and as soon as you have empathy towards a person, I think it's really hard to hate them. And so she's kind of a beacon of hope in that respect, because I think that it's a lesson we could all learn in our real lives, which is that we should try to understand each other more, and then there would be a lot less hatred.
What is, for you, the best part about playing Nebula?
I love her so much. The best part is just the transformation. So I just get to completely exit myself. And it just feels like relief from being myself for a while. And I'm just like this other person. And that is the magic of it for me. I think some people drink a lot to get that feeling. And I just get to do it with Nebula.
I think I need a drink too. But what for you is the worst part about playing Nebula? Was it shaving your head or being painted blue?
It's probably the makeup process, just because it's really intense to have glue put on your face at 3 o'clock in the morning. I mean, I'm hesitant to say that just because I have such a good time with the guys who do my makeup, and they honestly make it as good of a process as it can possibly be. But you don't want glue on your face at 3 in the morning. Nobody does.
True. But what is your process though? How do you enjoy, how do you while away the time while they're putting everything on you?
I listen to a lot of music, and I've been listening to Hitchcock interviews. It's pretty interesting. So that's passing the time.
But then again, you're a director too. So as a director, among the Avengers, who is your dream actor to direct?
It would probably be between, again, Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Pratt, just because I am a big fan of improv. As a director, I'm a fan of actors that do that. And often when I'm directing, I'll get a version of the scene with the lines, and then I'll say, now it's time for a fun run. Say whatever you want. Like there's no judgment. Basically, you can do whatever you like. And I just think that actors like them, they really thrive in that environment, and new things can come out of it.
The end is near. When I'm done, half of humanity will still exist. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. I hope they remember you.
Mahal ko kayo.